everyone, welcome back to my channel. So today's video is just going to be a get ready with me. It's been a while since I've done one of these and I definitely wanted to just do a chit chat, get ready with me, chat with you guys, let you guys know how I'm doing, things like that. So I am going to be using a lot of products that were in my Shop My Stash, but also some products that are part of my Partners in Cream project, just to hit those usage goals on those products. So let's go ahead and get started. Okay, so firstly, I do want to go ahead and zoom you guys in. Okay, so I don't have my glasses on, so I'm hoping everything is in frame and everything, but today I'm going to be using my First Aid Beauty Coconut Skin Smoothie Priming Moisturizer. This is in my Partners in Cream. I'm really just trying to use it up. But anyways, I hope you guys are doing well. I haven't really, taken time to actually speak to you guys. And yeah, I hope you guys are doing okay. I have been super busy with work, with school, and I also really tried to be pretty consistent with my upload schedule, or not even schedule, I don't have one, but just with uploading. And it's been pretty difficult, like I'm not gonna lie. I also just really haven't been happy with my my quality lately, and that's really been kind of bringing me down and not wanting me to film. So I am kind of frustrated about that, but I'm just working with what I have, and I really would love to have a really just cute background for you guys with fantastic lighting and everything, but it is what it is. It's a little bit difficult for me to really figure out a background situation that works best for me. We've only been in this house not even for a year, and so we're still trying to figure out how we want the house to be for ourselves too. So it's a whole thing, but I hope you guys are just being patient with me as I'm trying to figure out the best situation for my filming. But I really hope that you're still enjoying my videos as well. So next I'm going in with this Catrice Hydrating Prime and Care Spray. I'm just really trying to finish this one up. All right, so I also wanted to talk to you guys about like my no-buy, how it's been going. April is quickly approaching and I know that I'm going to be buying some things. Really quickly, I'm going to put on my foundation. So I'm going to be using my ColourPop Pretty Fresh foundation. I have the shade Light 55N. Anyways, so yes, my low buy will be ending in April and I cannot be more excited. It has been really difficult actually not buying makeup, and I feel like March especially has been the hardest for me. I'm not sure why. I think it's because like I know that next month I'm going to be buying things, and I feel like I'm just starting to become a little bit impatient. But I did want to be completely honest with you guys, and I'm kind of disappointed in myself, but in a way, like I'm not, I don't know. I did purchase something. I know. I'm like so annoyed with myself. So I had been really back and forth between the Tarte Juicy palette and like, not between, but I had really been trying to figure out if that's what I wanted, right? The Tarte Juicy palette. Anyways, I basically wasn't sure, and I kept watching like reviews on it and things like that, and I think it's a really pretty palette, I do, and I just wasn't sure, however, like if it was something that was valuable to bring into my collection. Okay, anyways, over the weekend I just saw that Tarte was having their friends and family, and it was basically going to be up to 35% off, like if you sign up for, I guess like their newsletter, or if you become a member or something like that, I don't know. So I was just like, okay, there's something that I wanted to get from Tarte regardless, which was one of their Maracuja like lip tints or whatever. I absolutely love the Maracuja oil from Tarte. And so I was wanting one of those lip tints because I knew it would be really hydrating on my lips, and I knew that it would be something that I could wear like underneath a mask. And I know it's kind of glossy, so it probably is not the most ideal product to wear underneath a mask, but I also knew that like I like wearing more hydrating products underneath the mask. Even if it transfers, like that doesn't bother me. I want my lips to be comfortable, but I also like that there's like a little bit of a tint. Anyways, so that was something that I was going to buy like regardless, right? So I was like, okay, well I could get that for 35% off. Like if I'm already getting it in April, like what, like to me, like there's no problem. I'm using my Milk Makeup Flex Concealer. This is in my Shop My Stash. To me, I'm like, what's the problem with purchasing it now and I could get it on sale, besides for the fact that like I'm on my no buy, right? Then I was like, okay, well the Juicy palette will be 35% off. And that palette I think is $45. And I was going to get it for 35% off, which is about, it was gonna be about $29. So to me, I'm like, wow, like that's a pretty good deal. Like to get $15 off from that product. So I talked to my husband about it. I feel like he's always the one that, I'm not liking this formula of this concealer. I feel like I'm getting like nothing. I talked to my husband about it. I feel like he's the one that really like reels me in and helps me decide, like just kind of like talks me through things to make sure like I'm not making a mistake or whatever. And he basically was just like, okay, what do you rate, like on a scale of 1 to 5, like what do you rate those products? Like how badly do you want them? And so I was like, well, the Juicy palette I rate like a 4. And I actually have my own like criteria that I made for myself on a Google sheet. I know that sounds so lame, but I needed to know like, okay, what do I really, really want? And then what is something that I could probably like live without or wait to get and not necessarily pick it up in April. Like I'm sure you guys know what I mean. So I rated the Tarte Juicy palette a 4, and then I rated the lip product a 5 because again, like I said, I was going to get that like regardless. So I went ahead and just picked them both up. I basically got both of those products for the price of just like the Juicy palette alone. So I did place that order already, and I'm really sorry, you guys. I feel like I let you guys down, but honestly, like it was my no buy, and I'm happy with that purchase. Of course, I can't tell until I have it in my hands and use it and things like that, but I'm okay with the fact that I bought it. So I feel like as long as I'm okay with it, then that's all that matters. I don't think I like this concealer very much. I don't know if it was like getting old or what, but I just feel like it's not, like I feel like it's not sitting well. So anyways, yeah, I went ahead and bought it, and I will obviously keep you guys updated on it, and I probably won't get it until April because I think, I want to say that the like the shipping time is a little bit delayed, like as well as like everything else, or along everything else. So I feel like I'm not going to get it until April. So I will obviously let you guys know, but yeah, I just wanted to update you guys. I feel bad, I really do, because I was doing so good, and like I honestly even felt bad about buying the Urban Decay Stoned Vibes palette because it is still on sale. Like I could have probably waited until April and gotten that palette, you know, whenever I finished my no buy, but I didn't know that. I didn't know that it was going to be remaining on sale, and if I did, I probably, you know, would have just waited. But I was eyeing that palette and it was $54, and I was like, that is really expensive. So I'm glad that I got it on sale. Do you know what I mean? But I did feel bad about it. I really did, because it was, I think I bought that in February, and actually, yeah, I bought it in February, but I think I probably got it in March. And that was, I mean, that was already that was pretty early in to be buying something. I just feel like I'm so weak, like, but honestly, I think that I still did a good job. I'm still very proud of myself because honestly, I've only brought in 3 products into my collection all year long. And that is something to be proud of because in the past, I would have brought that in within like the first week, like let's be honest. The 3 products, of course, are the Tarte Juicy Palette, the lip product, and then the Urban Decay Stoned Vibes. I also did want to say too that I went to Marshall's and I was just browsing through the makeup section. I know I shouldn't do that, like what am I thinking? But with Becca going out of business, I actually did buy a set that had Moonstone in it, the highlight shade. And I decided to go ahead and buy that just because that is actually, I think, one of the few highlight shades that I don't have from Becca, and it was in a mini. So I went ahead and got that. I feel like that was pretty justified because I feel like everything is sold out both on like Becca's site and Sephora and Ulta and things like that. And so I was okay with bringing that in because I did always want Moonstone and I found it there at TJ. So I was like, you know what, I'm gonna get it. And so I just have the little mini. It came with 2 other products, but I'm most likely gonna either try to sell those on my Poshmark or I will just give them to my sister because I actually already have them. I really just want the Moonstone highlight. All right, so now I'm going in with my e.l.f. Halo Glow Loose Setting Powder. This is in my Shop My Stash, and I'm going to use this to set underneath the eyes as well as the entire face. I have to say, I'm not a huge fan of this powder. I purchased it in December, I think. Whenever I finished my collab powder, that was basically, I was working on that for like all of last year. And I don't know if I care about this one too much. I feel like it's not as like perfecting and smoothing as everybody says it is, which I mean, it's to be expected. Like, I'm not going to like everything that people like, you know, but I just don't think it's like the best powder. I, you know, have drugstore powders that I prefer more, but it's in my Shop My Stash and I do want to use it. I am just getting powder everywhere on my little desk here. All right, so I'm gonna go ahead and just do my brows off camera and then I will go ahead and be right back. All right, so I went ahead and did my brows. I really cannot see anything with this lighting and everything, so I'm just trusting the process here. I'm going in with my Laura Geller Beach Matte Baked Hydrating Bronzer. This is currently in my Shop My Stash and I'm just going to be applying this just pretty, like, I don't know, just a little bit to the face, not too much. I will say though, like at first I didn't think that bronzer like really mattered, but whenever I don't wear it, I can actually really tell. And I'm glad because I always thought it was just one of those steps in my makeup routine that I just could have done with or without, but I have learned that I actually really like it. And I forgot to tell you guys, I did use my Little Milk Makeup blush earlier. This is also in my Partners in Cream project. So this is in the shade Work. So I used this earlier for my blush. And then right now I'm gonna go in with my Ofra and Samantha March Star Inspired highlighter and use this as my highlight, of course. And I'm just going to be mixing the 2 shades. But let me know, how are you guys doing? Are you guys on a no buy? Are you on a low buy? Does it matter, like, to you? You know, let me know, what are y'all doing? I know some of y'all are trying to be a little bit more like intentional with your makeup purchases, which I, you know, think is great. That's what I want to do as well. But yeah, just let me know what you guys are doing. Right now I'm going to go in with my Persona blush in the shade Carmel. I know I already have that Milk Makeup blush on, but I just wanted to go ahead and just add a little bit more. Again, I can't see anything, so I'm just hoping that this looks okay. I feel like I do my makeup enough that I can do it, you know, hopefully I could do it, you know, blind or with very little vision. I'm drinking some iced coffee. Let me have a sip. All right, I'm gonna go in with a little bit of eye primer now. So after my low buy ends, what I am hopefully wanting to do is basically kind of go in like intermittent no buys. So whenever I buy stuff in April, which I'm hoping isn't going to be too much stuff, I am going to take about a month or two, like basically I'm going to do another like no buy for about a month or two, just to really get acquainted with the stuff that I brought in, focus on my collection again, do some shop my stashes, things like that. And then I think maybe for like my birthday, which is in August, maybe I'll buy like a few things. I am just waiting for Natasha Denona to come out with the midi retro palette, like her medium size. So you know her $65 palettes. I'm just dying for the moment and waiting for the moment that she comes out with the retro palette, like the full-size retro palette. Like I am just prepared to buy that. Like honestly, I am so excited if she were to come out with that. Like I love the mini retro palette so much. I'm saying M-I-N-I, by the way. I love the mini retro palette so much that if she were to come out with that in like the medium, like $65 size, oh my gosh, I would buy that in a heartbeat. But I am ready for her to come out with one of those $65 palettes again. Like I know it's coming, I can feel it. She came out with the Circle Loco palette, which I am just personally not really into. And so I am hoping for and crossing my fingers that she will come out with a like $65 retro palette, because like I said, I enjoy the mini retro palette so much. Okay, and then I'm gonna go in with my Huda Beauty Nude Light Obsessions palette. This is what it looks like in case you haven't seen it. It's really, really beautiful. And I want to do like a pinky look. So I think I'm gonna try to zoom you guys in even more. Okay, hopefully you guys can see that okay. So I kind of want to do something pinky. So I'm gonna go in with this shade right here and just throw this all in the crease. How are y'all's New Year's resolutions coming? Did you guys set a New Year's resolution? Did you guys have one? How are y'all doing with them? I don't really have one. I know I wanted to read more. That obviously has not happened. Whenever I am not in school, like whenever I'm on break from school, which is very rare because grad school doesn't get very many breaks, and I'm like I'm in a all year long program. But whenever I have like a little break from school, I just spend it being a bum. And then whenever I'm not doing homework, I'm choosing to do what I want in my like spare time, which is like watch YouTube, things like that. So I have not been reading more, which is really sad. Okay, now I'm gonna go in with this like mauve-y, like purple shade right here and just try to provide some depth. But yeah, how are your New Year's resolutions coming along? Are you sticking with them? Do you have makeup resolutions for the year 2021? I would love to hear from you guys about that. Also, I did want to say that my husband and I did get our first dose of the vaccine. Both of us work with a lot of people, and we were both going into work. I work from home sometimes, like it's about half of the time, but I am pretty sure we're going to be returning back to work very soon, and he's been working this entire time. So both of us went ahead and got it. We were able to get an appointment, and we get our second dose I want to say it's like in a week, a little bit over a week. So it's actually like right before Easter, and we're pretty nervous about it. We didn't have any side effects from the first dose, but you know, I'm pretty sure we're gonna have, or at least I am gonna have some type of side effects from the second dose. We shall see. Okay, now I'm gonna go in with this beautiful like pink shimmer shade here and really just place this all over like that blank spot. But yeah, have you guys gotten the vaccine? I don't want to be like too political or anything like that in the comments. I don't want to raise any like concerns for anyone or whatever, but I'm just letting you guys know that I got it, and I am really happy that we both got it and that we were both able to get it. So we work with a lot of people. He actually works with like hundreds of people. And so I felt it was really important for him to get it because we actually did have a death in the family recently, on my side of the family, due to COVID. So I take it very seriously. I did even before that, of course, but having someone pass away to it just really opens your eyes a little bit more. And like I said, I was taking it seriously the entire time. You know, I always wear my mask out. I wear my mask at work. You know, the only time I take it off at work is whenever I'm in my office because I'm more than 6 feet away from people. But anyways, I don't want to just completely talk about that for the rest of my video, but yeah, we did get it, and I'm very, very blessed that we were able to get it. And I will definitely let you guys know how we are doing after we get the second dose. I'm hoping that I will be able to you know, still film or have videos for you guys. All right, so I'm gonna go ahead and apply some mascara and then I will be right back. All right, everyone, and this is the completed look. I really hope that you enjoyed today's video. I'm sorry if it was kind of all over the place. I am really not good at filming chit chat get ready with me's. Basically, I just wanted to update you all on my low buy, my low/no buy, and to just kind of check in with y'all, check to see how you guys are doing. I'm doing well, and I just wanted to let you know about like that Tarte purchase that I made. I will definitely keep you guys updated on that because I want to let you guys know how the Tarte Juicy palette works for me, and also about you know, other things that I purchased. So I hope you guys enjoyed. I did want to say that I used my ColourPop Just a Tint lip pencil in the shade, or Just a Tint lip crayon in the shade Give Me Some More on my lips, and then I just used some dewy setting spray from Bare Minerals. So I hope you guys enjoyed. I love you guys very, very much. If you did, please do give this video a thumbs up, and I also really hope that you will subscribe. I would love to grow my YouTube channel. Be sure to follow me on Instagram as well, and I will go ahead and see you in my next video. Bye!